Are you struggling to get your elbow up on your jump shot? Are you constantly leaving your shots short or shooting line drives? Most players always think this is a technique issue, but oftentimes it is a mobility issue. Coaches always talk about getting your elbow up, but what if your elbow can't physically get into the right position? In this video, I'll show you how shoulder mobility is a huge factor in your shooting form and what you can do to improve your limited shoulder mobility. Make sure to subscribe below for more content from Basketball Movement Lab, where we try to keep you on the court and make you a more efficient mover on the court. Getting your elbow up in the basketball shot is so important. First of all, because it creates a better arc in your shot, which increases your chance of the shot going in. And this is because the basketball drops down at a more vertical angle towards the rim. The second thing that it does is it helps you shoot with more power, which basically means you're able to shoot from a further distance while still keeping your natural shooting form. Failing to get your elbow up pushes the ball forward on a line drive. Whereas when you get your elbow up, it sends the ball more in an upward direction, which will help you cover more distance on your shot. It's very similar to the launch angle in baseball. When you hit the ball at the right trajectory, it has a chance to go much further, whereas if you hit it too flat or if you hit it way too high up in the air. The funny thing about getting your elbow up on your jump shot is it really doesn't have anything to do with your elbow. It's all about your shoulder, specifically a movement called shoulder flexion. Here are some signs that you could be lacking shoulder flexion in your jump shot. Are you struggling with shooting line drives all the time, even when you're trying to get good arc on your shot? Are you compensating by chicken winging that shooting elbow out? Are you inconsistent in your shot, often leaving your shot short and hitting the front of the rim? Do you feel tightness in your upper body, your neck, your lats, your shoulder, even your elbow during your shooting motion or after a shooting workout? Do you have a coach, a parent, a friend, a trainer that is constantly telling you that you are not getting your elbow up properly, even though you are consciously making an effort to try to do so? If any of those are the case for you, then I want you to do this simple shoulder flexion test that is specifically designed for shooters. Start with your knees slightly bent, keep your spine fairly vertical, and then I want you to get your shoulder, your elbow, and your wrist all in a fairly straight line here right in front of you. And you're gonna see how high up you can come while keeping your shoulder, elbow, and wrist in a straight line. If your elbow flares out and gets outside of your shoulder and wrist, the test is over. If you start to extend your spine, the test is over. If your pelvis starts to come forward, the test is over. If your rib flares, you guessed it, the test is also over. If you shrug your shoulder at all, that is a compensation. That's not true shoulder flexion, so that does not count. The goal is to be able to keep your spine straight, not compensate, and to get to at least 90 degrees. 90 degrees is the bare minimum I want shooters to be able to get to, keeping those three joints in line and not compensating. If it is a struggle for you to get up to 90 degrees without compensating, or if you can't even get to 90 degrees, then here are two drills that you can start doing today to help you more easily get that elbow up during the jump shot. The first drill that we are going to do, you are gonna find a wall. You are gonna keep your spine fairly straight as we do this, so we don't want you rounding, we don't want you extending. You're gonna go pretty close to full shoulder flexion and lean forward onto the wall now. You can use your left hand a little bit up against the wall for some support, and you are gonna push your shooting hand into the wall at around 50% of your strength, and you are gonna do that for 5 to 7 seconds. And then you're gonna keep your entire body still, and you're gonna lift that hand up now, not moving your spine, not moving your hips, not moving your head, and you're gonna hold that position for 7 to 10 seconds, trying to go back as far as you can. For the second drill, you need a foam roller and a wall. You're gonna pick out a spot on the wall. You're gonna use your shooting hand for this one, and I like the opposite foot forward. You can also do a neutral stance if you want. Put your shooting wrist up against the foam roller here. Keep your wrist, elbow, and shoulder in a direct line, and you are going to push into the foam roller and stay on that line with your wrist, elbow, and shoulder as you go up as high as you can with the foam roller. If I were to try to go any higher than this, I would either shrug my shoulder, my elbow would flare out, or I would flare my rib cage. None of those things we want to do. I certainly don't subscribe to a one-size-fits-all approach when it comes to basketball players or any athletes. Each shooter is going to have different drills that are going to be the best for them. But if you are serious about your jump shot and you struggle with shooting line drives or leaving your shot short because you can't get that elbow up, then just take a couple minutes every day and do these drills and watch how much easier it gets for you to keep that elbow up. Parents, please share this video with your kids, and kids, please share this video with a teammate who needs to see this. And thanks for hanging out with us here at Basketball Movement Lab. Make sure to keep that elbow up.